Good morning, everybody. It is 13 minutes past 7 o'clock right now, and absolutely perfect timing, Jackie, to visit with Joe, the car guy from Westside Auto Pros, because we know what's coming. We've heard Taylor talking about it all morning long. More and more rain.
Yeah.
Pounding us right
I didn't plan it that way, but it worked out.
Tis the season. It's spring. Severe weather is going to be making its way through us. We're going to keep you up to date throughout this morning about that. But what can we do when we're thinking about our automotives, besides keeping them protected in case weather moves through? What can we do to make sure we're ready for this?
Yep, there's really three main things for your vehicle, aside from reducing speed. That's a personal choice of where you're comfortable at. So we're going to exclude that. The first obvious thing is wiper blades. Wipers that are worn, torn, streaking. I've seen some that are missing. That's obviously going to...
That's not a good thing,
That's not a good thing. That's going to impair your vision tremendously. There's standard wiper blades. There's beam upgrades. I brought an example of both those. But no matter, we were just talking about this, Lou, no matter how much you spend on wiper blades, whether you spend $4 or $40, they're going to last 3 to 6 months.
That's it.
And you're replacing them.
Are you serious?
So they've changed some things, obviously.
Yeah, and I don't know what the deal is behind that, other than they want to sell more wiper blades.
Well, they're doing a good job of it. We were talking about growing up. I rarely remember changing wiper blades because they lasted that long.
Yeah.
And now you say 3 to 6 months. So if you said last spring I changed my blades, oh, they should be good. No, they're expired.
Yeah,
they're done.
They're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they're cleaning okay, obviously don't go run and buy some new wiper blades, but you would be the exception, not the rule.
But there's a bunch of different styles that are out there. There's a bunch of different brands that are out there. You hit the nail on the head when you said you could spend $4 or $40 on wiper blades, but they're going to last 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, they're going to last the same. They may perform differently, and that's what I was going to go over here. Is the standard wiper blade is the old one that it's got the pressure points on it. Depending on the length of the blade, it's got 4 to maybe 6 of them. This is your standard wiper blade that's going to clean and do just fine.
And the pressure point is just the area that puts contact of the rubber onto the, or silicone onto the windshield.
Yep, exactly. And that blade, aside from wintertime, is going to work just fine. You know, there's going to be no issues with that. The other one is this is a beam style blade. There are no pressure contact points. It lays on the windshield, it contours to the windshield, and it's going to clean way better.
Okay.
But like I said, no matter what, they're not going to last any longer. The difference is this one comes standard on a lot of newer vehicles now, to where you do not have a choice. So that's why I show both of those. Is if it looks like this, you need this. If it looks like that, you have options.
So one does do a better job depending on the windshield and the vehicle that you have, but they're going to last the same.
Correct. Okay. Yeah. Yep. You're not going to buy this wiper blade hoping that you're going to get a year.
A longer life.
Yeah. It's not going to.
You're going to have to replace it before winter.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
So keep that in mind.
Yeah. Yep. The next thing, tires. People always say, I made it through winter, I'm fine, I'll wait till fall, whatever the case may be. Once you hit that 4 to 5 30-second measurement of tires, that's when you really start losing the ability to dissipate the water away from the tire. That's where hydroplaning comes into effect. So 4, 5, 30 seconds, your tires are essentially done.
Now, this is something you can check relatively quickly if you come in, because you have a little tool for it, or you can take a penny.
Yeah.
You know, isn't that one of the tricks? You can determine how deep it is by judging the depth of Lincoln's
Figure out
head.
where Lincoln's head's at, and exactly.
Okay.
The other thing is the quality of tires that you use. So it can be, we've all seen they're black, they're round, they hold air, and that's one brand of tire. And then there's ones that have the proper siping that are in the tires. That siping is what dissipates the water away from the tire so that it's making good contact with the pavement. And then lastly, the thing that nobody thinks about is shocks and struts.
Shocks and struts for driving in rain?
Everybody thinks that those just absorb as you're going down the road. That's actually what holds the tire to the pavement. And then when it hits a bump, it comes up. So if your shocks and struts are going down the road like this, your tires aren't making good contact with the pavement, they don't have the traction that they should.
So if you're dribbling down the roadway, that's not a good thing.
Exactly, yeah. Yep, you're going to be more susceptible. Plus, when you go to stop in rain, or any thing with a worn shock or strut, the weight of the vehicle rolls forward. It's going to take
Right.
more effort for it to stop.
Okay, well, it sounds like the easiest thing people can do right off the bat would be replace your blades.
Yeah.
And knowing Joe the car guy, you have something up your sleeve when it comes to replacing your blades and also
do.
getting something extra.
I do.
Okay, what do you have?
This is the oldie but the goodie. It's 2 wiper blades and an Aquapel windshield treatment, which is a store-bought product on steroids that lasts about 2 to 4 months. So you can do wiper blades and Aquapel every 3-4 months, and you're going to be covered on both those. $23 for the standard blades, and an extra $10 if you need the beam style.
Okay, but the Aquapel, you guys are going to apply the Aquapel as well.
Yep.
So you're going to treat the windshield correctly.
Yep, we'll install your wiper blades.
How
we'll treat
long
the
does that
windshield.
take?
Give me 15-20 minutes when you get there. You'll be back on the road. You do not need an appointment.
That was my next question.
You can call if you want to,
Okay.
but you can swing by in this glorious rain that sounds like it's starting to fall and be ready to go.
Perfect. All right.
All right, I've taken advantage of this many times,
we will
and
again.
it makes a difference, especially if you're dealing with the rain that we're going to be experiencing here
Yes.
today.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Great advice this morning. If people need to reach out, be like, you know what, you need to kind of check all those things you were talking about this morning. How can they get in touch with you?
They can give us a call at 515-225-9090, westsideautopros.com, or find us on Facebook.
Thank you, Joe the car guy.
You bet.
All righty.